It's Vicki with Mindful Minute, and today's reading is July 28th from the Book of Awakening by Mark Nepo. Grace comes to the wave. Enlightenment for a wave is the moment the wave realizes that it is water. At that moment, all fear of death disappears. Thich Nhat Hanh. Much like the life of ordinary waves, we as human beings are gathered in our passion out of a larger home, that sea of infinite spirit, and propelled from an unfathomable depth. We mount and curl and crest and spray only to subside back into that form which we come. Profoundly, grace comes to the wave when it realizes what it is made of. Since it has risen from the very same water into which it will crash, its fear of ending is somehow less ended, for it is already a part of where it is going. Can it be that you and I, like simple waves, experience such an enlightenment the instant we realize that we are all made of the same water? Can truly knowing this the way that waves know the wind lessen our fear of death? I think I experienced something like this while healing from my rib surgery. I was broken of all difference, dashed of all the ways I could distinguish myself from others. In this tired and dizzy state, I could see that we are all made of the same stuff, and that life before me and after me is probably no different than the lights and shadows flickering off my cells right now. Like the wave, aware that it is water, I realized briefly that my skin is a very thin boundary, and that wherever I am going is the same as where I am. As a human being, now aware of this larger sea of spirit, my fear of death has lessened. Though even as I write this, I don't want to die. I think now that the other way to read all this is to say that enlightenment is the moment we realize that we are all made of love. At that moment, all fear of living disappears, for grace comes to the heart when it realizes what it is made of and what it has risen from. In that moment, grace comforts us that no matter the joy or pain along the way, we are already a part of where we are going. Enlightenment for our heart on earth is the moment we accept that it is the loving that makes waves of us all again and again and again. And the meditation activities are: breathe slowly and meditate on the nearest window. Note how the same air gathers outside the window and inside the window. Breathe slowly and meditate on how your mouth is like that window. Note how the same air gathers outside of you as well as inside of you. Breathe deeply and feel the essence of everything move in and out of you, out of the window that is you. Ooh, that's good. He is so good, this Mark Nepo. And Thich Nhat Hanh, there he goes again. Enlightenment for a wave is the moment the wave realizes that it is water. And the idea, the fear of death, and the idea of knowing that we are all the same, that we all came from the same, that we are all just human beings that want to be loved. That's it. I think that is so simple and so true. We are love, and we just want love. And ease. And to me, love is many things. Love is a feeling. Love is a verb. Love is a way of existing. And we can do all the things that we do in our lives with love. Love can be our neutral. It isn't always, though. And I think we all feel very different from each other, and especially in this time of unrest with all the racial problems that we've been having, I wish we could all realize at the same time that we're all the same, that there is no difference, that we're all the same. And though we all look different, we all have different fingerprints. We're all different. We're our own unique selves, but we're all the same. And when all is said and done, the same thing happens to us when we go and when we come. And our journeys are all different, and that's beautiful too. I don't know. I'm in this pandemic and in all the racial inequality that's been happening for many, 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 many years. I just pray every day that I can be love, that I can let my love shine on the people that I touch in the world. That is all I can do. It is simply that. And this has also put me in a place of mortality, right? Of that we're not going to live forever, that none of us are getting out of here alive. And so why don't we live now? Why don't we live in a way that we enjoy this life, that we are in the moment, that we are not angry, because anger takes away our freedom. So I don't know where all that came from, but it came and it's out. And I am grateful that you're here listening. You can find me at VikkiRude.com. You can send me an email at coach@VikkiRude.com. If you're interested in learning more about my business, please feel free to check out the website and just come back here. I try to do this almost every day. I hope you are well. I hope you are safe. I hope you are kind to yourself and others. Namaste.